Today, I think I'm gonna mount my mirrors. I don't know if you've seen how these come apart. All there are two Phillips head screws inside them. Both mirrors are the same way, except the other one has a large hole in the center with a cable. I'll show you that here in a little bit after I get this one taken care of. You take them two screws out, the mirror will come out the front, and these two parts will separate, and that's how you paint them, or how I painted them. And then just put them back together. You put it back together and put the screws back in it. This screw is the screw that goes in the end here to hold it on the car. What you have is a little tab back here, and your bracket fits in that tab, and then when you tighten it, it pulls it tight. I'm gonna go over and show you on the car, but these are new gaskets. They have a little tab on them. The tab goes in a hole, and then your holes will line up for the screws to bolt to the door. There's a thick side and there's a thin side. So there is a right and left. Let me go over and show you the one I've already got mounted right over here on the car. It's pretty simple. It's like this. There's a tab here that goes in one hole, and then there's two screw holes to bolt that. As you can see, it's tight. It's my gasket. My mirror, this will go in that little slot in the back, and then the screw will go in the front, and it'll pull it tight, and it'll be mounted on there. I'm gonna go ahead and go grab the mirror. I'm gonna mount that on here, and I'll show you what it looks like on the car. And there we go. The mirror is mounted with the gasket. It's on. Now we'll move on to that driver's side. Okay, on with the driver's side now. I'll show you this inside. You can see the large hole. That's for that cable to come through, but it bolts the same. You know, you've got two screws in there. That's how that bolts. The cable just comes through it. Have the parts over here. This one I modified a little bit. I actually ground out more for the cable so it could clear, because the cable is going to have to go sliding up through the center of this or to the side of it. And got the mounting pad. So I want to get this mounted and show you what it looks like. All right, that mirror's on. Bolted down, tight, cables through. One of my earlier videos, I was complaining about these door sweeps. I'll have to go to the other side and show you. But the door sweeps, when I put them in, they didn't seem to fit right. And like everything else, you know, I just contributed to aftermarket world. But hey, I could be doing things screwy. Don't really care at this point. This car is not going to be out in storms, snow, all that. We might occasionally get caught in the rain while we're out driving it and having fun. But putting these door sweeps in, I did finally get them in, got the door glass, everything adjusted. But you put them in, and it would press the window so tight against here that you couldn't roll the window up and down. It was just impossible. I don't have my door handle with me to roll it up. And I kept thinking, why is this my glass being pushed so far inward? I mean, it's being pushed so far in that it was crazy. Well, I started looking at these felts, sweeps, whatever you want to call them. You know, for me, I don't have the bead. I couldn't for the life of me understand why. Then I see these things. These press against the window like an anti-rattle, we'll say. And with those pressing so hard against that window, you couldn't put the guide felts in. They just wouldn't go in. So I ended up tearing these out of the other one on the driver's side, and it fit perfect. Everything went right together. Window rolls up and down. I don't know if These are original to my 72, but I'm taking them out. Once again, it could be due to the manufacturer. It could be for later years. It could be because I don't know what I'm doing here. But either way, if I take them out, my windows roll up and down and everything works, so they're coming out. Please give me your 2 cents on that if you've ever come across that and what you had to do or whatever. But yeah, that's my solution. You know what I always say, progress is progress. I got my weather seals in. See them all along there. Really simple to put in. I went ahead and glued the ends, this end and this end. I actually got adhesive, weather strip adhesive. The rest of it, I did not. It says you're supposed to leave it sit for so many hours for those seals to kind of sit, but we all know when you put new ones in, it takes months before they actually get settled in and everything. This one, I got it all glued in and set up and got my glass all adjusted and everything, so I got that taken care of and keep moving along. I think my next move will be to get the door panels on. Over there you can see I've got the one piece put on the door for the lower armrest to sit on. So I can bolt that in. I went ahead and greased up everything. I still have to get this one sandblasted and get this put on there. When I say this one, it's just a little metal plate that your armrest bolt to. What it is this metal plate. It bolts to the door, and then your armrest will bolt down through here. That lower so you can pull on it. I'll get that sandblasted and cleaned up and go from there. But like I say, progress is progress. I'm moving along pretty well. I think get these door panels in there. I'm going to get this car up on the lift and finish some small things underneath the car that needs to be taken care of, and probably think about ordering a muffler or using the one I had, but I'm thinking a new muffler would be better. Getting these lower door panels ready to go. They don't come with the armrest. You have to put the armrest on and buy them separate. And it's kind of funny how they go on. This is the other side. You see these long rubber pieces hanging off from here. These are what holds this armrest on. It's kind of ingenious yet simple. What you do is you put them through the slots and grab them with a pair of pliers and pull them until they lock in place. As you can see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. They just pull in place. And like I say, you just grab them, yank on them, pull them tight, and that's all there is to it. And that's how you put the armrest on there. But yeah, if I show that to you as I go along with these door panels. I have a hardware kit for each side sitting out. I already put some parts on the doors. So I'll keep moving here and show you some more. The door panels. I put one on already. It doesn't look too bad. It really doesn't fit very well. I'm actually going to pull it off there and, like everything else, modify it. That bottom piece of plastic right there for the bottom door panel is way low, and the bottom of it's rubbing on the seal plate. And you can't have that. That's for damn sure. So that whole thing needs to go up. And the way these two are attached together, the upper and lower, you cannot move them. Once you put those little clips in to hold those two pieces together, they stay. So I'm going to pull it apart, like I said. Okay, I'm going to show you on these inside door handles. This one's for the driver's side, still in the box, OER. You would expect quality, right? Here's the other side. the passenger side. Nice, beautiful piece. Here's an original. They look the same. You go, wow, they do. Okay, that's great. Here's my problem. I installed this on my passenger's door, and this will not unlatch the latch to get out of the car. And I was like, why will this not work? Well, the first thing I noticed is this hole. This is a very large hole on the original piece. Now, these are small. I actually reamed this hole. And to show you that, I'm going to take this one out of the box. Look at the hole. Isn't that crazy? Different size holes. The rod won't even go through this. So that's going to be your first problem you're going to run into. Make it work, you're going to have to ream the hole out just to get the rod into it. Okay, back to it. So that's what I did. I reamed it. And remember, this is cast, so it'll break easily. I put it in the car. I open it up. That's as far as this latch will go. This will not pull the rod far enough to open that latch. You'll never get out of your car with this thing. This thing's worthless. Worthless piece of crap from OER. Don't waste your money on it. This is the original. Look how far this thing goes. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? That goes so much further, and this will open your car door. Look at that. That thing is way, way out there. Back to the OER one. That's it. That's as far as it's going to go. It does not go any further. Will not let you out of the car. Do not install these on your car. Do not buy OER. Just, if you even think about it, let them know their stuff's crap. Don't buy these for your Camaro or your Firebird. My dilemma is, I buy all my stuff way ahead of time. And I mean way ahead of time. I'll order most of my parts for my project. I will make a huge list, and I'll go through that list of the most important, like sheet metal first, and then trim, and then interior. I make these lists, and it's nothing for me to spend $3,000 to $5,000. That's right, $3,000 to $5,000 in one shipment. I order my stuff 6 months out easily, because when I'm working on my car, I want my parts now when I'm working on it. I want to be able to go grab them off the shelf, put it on the car as I'm moving along, not waiting weeks for parts to come in. So that's the downfall. I ordered these 6 months ago. You can't return these. It's my own fault. I'm stuck with crap. But that's what I've been running into a lot. I mean, these are $30-some a piece. I wasted my money. I'm going to take these originals and try to clean them up and use them. I'll use the insert out of here, the black insert, and I'll put into my old ones, but that's all I'm going to use. And hell, I could have bought them for pennies on the dollar. Another thing I ran into, these, simple. You know, oh, hell, how could these be wrong, right? Surely they can't be. This is what they came out of. This is the bag I got them in. Okay, cool. I go to put them on the car. These will only screw down 1/4 of an inch. They're so damn long, it's ridiculous. I only need half this length, and I need threads all the way up inside here. This is only threaded the first ½ inch. These are worthless. More crap I wasted my money on. So I'm doing this ahead of time to let all of you know. Do not buy these parts, and do not buy these parts, because you're just going to be throwing your money away like I did. And if you think you can modify this to work for your car, hey, let me know. I'll sell them to you at a hell of a discount price if you think you can make these work on your car. Because these are what you need. That is unbelievable that this will not open any further than that. But yeah, that's my 10 cents. I say 10 cents because these things cost me a lot of money, you know. Back to my door panels. I'm going to go work on them next. I'm going to put it off for the day, and I work the weekend, so it's going to be next week before I pull them door panels off and start modifying those and making those fit my car. I must have a one of one car since all this stuff doesn't seem to fit my car. You know, like I said, I installed this one, actually bolted it in the door panel, and the door opened fine. It's just that it's got this nice long throw compared to this one that, yeah, the spring's tighter, but it doesn't go any further, you know? So just to give you a heads up, I'll show you some video of the car here real quick of how I've come along, the door panels, the seals, all that stuff. I got the engine area all buttoned up, got all the vacuum lines hooked up. I did order the wire straps for the fenders. Take this camera off here. I did order the wire straps. We're going to switch this over here real quick. Be back in a sec. I'm back. Like I said, I got all the hoses, everything hooked up. I got everything taken care of here. I ordered these fender straps. All they do is go across here to hold this down. One there, one there. And damn if they weren't wrong too. They're too short. They're like 2.5 inches, and I need probably 3 to 3.5. You know, you got to have some room to get this stuff underneath. And even if I didn't, the straps I ordered will not go between them two holes. They don't even come close. So the ones I ordered were for 70 to 81 Firebird. Like I say, I must have one oddball car because it's a 72 and they don't fit that at all. The hose fit. That's a good thing for the drain for the scoop. And all my vacuum lines are hooked up. I've had it running. I've gotten the exhaust put into it. The exhaust is up there. The muffler and everything's bolted in. Everything's taken care of there. Like I say, door panels don't fit worth a crap. Oh yeah, like I say, my exhaust. So I got my pipes hanging down there. Exhaust is all bolted in, muffler and everything. So got them taken care of. Not bad at all. Car still doesn't sound very healthy because I haven't tuned it up. I haven't dialed in the timing and everything, but it does start. It runs. Haven't been able to move it because, one, I don't have seats in it, but the biggest thing is I haven't bled the brakes yet. The reservoir's full, but I haven't bled them. I ain't seen no leaks either, but I haven't put no pressure behind it yet. So I'll keep going along here. I did get some clips for my window chrome, so I still need to pop that on. I bought some different window chrome. The stuff I originally had was so flimsy and chintzy that I literally bent it up and threw it in the trash. And I ordered original pieces off eBay. I'm going to go ahead and put them on here. They even feel a little heavier than the stuff I got. So, but getting closer and closer. Like I say, I'll worry about those armor or the door panels and all that stuff. And since I've got the one on, I'll do some modification on that and get that done. And when I go to do the driver's side, I will videotape, there I go again, tape. I will video it and get back to you guys and show you how that's done. Thanks for watching my videos. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. Thanks for watching. Later.